Today we're going to work on a couple new poses, and those poses are downward dog, upward dog, and cobra. So we're going to start today flat on our mat. I want you to be sure that you take your elbows and you pull them into your body. You're bringing your feet so that they're hip length apart. So this is too wide, together is too narrow, slightly apart. We're going to start with Cobra. Cobra works the low back, so be sure that you've been cleared to be able to do such an exercise. So you're going to keep the chin lifted. You're going to gently push into the mat, lifting the chest, keeping the elbows bent. You're going to start feeling it right along here and maybe even lower. Again, keeping the elbows in. This is Cobra. If you want extra work, you can lift the hands and hold your Cobra. Next, we're going to work on upward dog. So upward dog, we're going to start in Cobra. So we're going to keep our hands planted. And then we're going to lift through the arms, going to pull the tummy in, engaging the core, lifting the hips off of the air. So there is a slight bend in the back. You keep the chin high, but do not look all the way up. This puts a strain on the low back. You're going to really feel the low back working, the middle of the back working. You can bring your knees into the mat if you become fatigued. Beautiful. When you need to rest, you can come down onto your knees and come back into child's pose, releasing the low back. Next, we're going to do downward dog. So for downward dog, we're going to curl our toes under. Take a breath here. We're then going to gently push our hips into the air. Stay on your tippy toes for a moment. Pushing the hips into the air. Then we're going to take our feet and we're going to push the heels toward the mat. You should start feeling the opening behind the legs, all the way through the glute. Keep your fingers nice and wide. They should look like starfish. Sinking those heels toward the mat, pull the core in. Pull the belly button in, engaging the core. But don't forget to breathe. If you feel like you need to stretch out the back of the legs, you can bend the right knee, stretching through the back of the left leg by pushing the left heel into the mat. And then switch. And switch. Try to always remember to do it evenly on both sides. Then go high on your tippy toes again and sink the heels toward the mat. Keep pushing the chest toward the thighs. Lift through the shoulders, so we don't want to sink down. We're trying not to bend our elbows. Nice and straight. Belly button in. Continue to breathe. Beautiful work, everyone. Thank you again for joining me. I look forward to teaching you a couple more moves next time.